Hey guys, that's actually not what I wanted to do. I had told you guys that I had a vision a few videos back of watching this baby cow. The first thing I could see was baby cow, and it was like the screen was moving, and I could watch, like, say someone's head, whoever was watching, right, their head like pan up, or their eyes pan up this cow. So at first I saw like this baby cow, and I saw this water begin to rise over, and it started to cover the entire baby cow. And what happens to a baby cow when it goes underwater, you know? And then I started to see another set of a pair of legs, and sorry, kids are playing. I see another set of legs, and I'm sorry. And so then there's this second cow, but it's not a cow. It is like an adult. It's already turned into like a bull. Like, it was just this fierce cow. Like, it looked like it was a monster. But you could tell that it had just grown up from the baby cow. But it wasn't the baby cow. Does that make sense? They were two separate cows. It was just stronger and older and wiser than that cow. And the water began to go up over that cow, and the cow started to raise its neck as hard as it could to make its to keep air, to stay in the air. And I watched the water begin to rise over its nostrils, and then the vision was over. And there was a few things that I thought of with this vision, but I wanted to wait on the Lord's interpretation and not just give out my interpretation. But the Lord's confirmed it several ways, and so I wanted to tell you guys. And I know everybody's coming out saying the same stuff. It's like, why say it at all? But I'm saying it because He gave me a vision. I'm supposed to say it. But there's a famine coming, and we've already experienced a little famine. If you notice, guys, I know our grocery store is like we constantly don't have butter ever in the stores anymore. There's constantly like this plethora of just too many of the same fruit, but then it'll disappear for a long period of time, and then it's like the food's all whacked up, okay? But in India and in Africa, those locusts, they've been wreaking havoc, and they're back. And where I live, the cicadas have came here now. Those cicadas that everyone has been experiencing in America, at least. And they're so loud. I could not believe how loud they are. And I can hear them right now. It just sounds like a constant high-pitched streaming sound. I don't know how to explain it. But at night, that's when you can't even think they're so loud if you're outside. But the vision reminded me of these two cows that were born. A baby cow was born, a brown one, and this black one. And it had the 7 on its head, and it was 7 years of plenty, Joseph's time, and 7 years of famine. And that 7 years of famine's here now. That time is up of plenty, and that's what the Lord said to me, that there's a famine now, and the famine's already here. It's not that we're waiting to see the famine happen, but that it is here. It's affecting other countries, but they're not putting it out as the devastation that it really is yet. But they're about to have to, because they're going to have millions and millions of deaths on their hands. And so will we. So will we. These cows were found in America. These two cows. And I found that interesting, that these two cows with the 7s on their foreheads were found in America. And they were deemed lucky. The lucky number 7s. And isn't that funny? But I wanted to let you guys know that there's a famine on the way, and if the Lord leads you to do it, we need to be saving food back and dry grains and just all kinds of stuff. I know for me, the Lord hasn't pushed me to do that. I know I will be like living out of a backpack. But if He's led you to do that, if you are staying in the place you're at, then please prepare, because even when He's shown me I'm coming back, okay? So I know that whatever He tells me is either now or after He comes to get us, And so we do need to prepare, and we do need to occupy until it's time, till He says it's time, till He calls us up. And just be grateful for all the warnings and the provision that He provides. But I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.